Welcome to the Circle of Veritas, a Candela Obscura Realplay podcast by the Creative Play and Podcast Network. In the gaslit streets of Newfair, darkness stirs and ancient horrors awaken. Join our circle of investigators as they confront the supernatural, uncover secrets, and fight to protect the fragile veil of reality. Stay vigilant. Shadows watch.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and rpgpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Hey, I thought you weren't going to act all nervous. Let's try this again, and then I'll help him up.
And as you say, he's like, I don't know anything about any telegraph or anything. I'm just supposed to watch the back door.
That's right.
Yeah, real. Go ask them about the telegraph, please.
And as you calmly say that, he will, since he realized he can't escape from you, because that was his actual goal, was going to run down a different alley and just get the hell out of this situation.
Oh no!
As he is just like, as you can see, his uniform is now horribly disheveled since you tripped him into the dirt in the back alley.
I'm not always the most discreet.
He's kind of like trying to clean himself up some. As he says, I'll go ask the inspector. If anyone sent a telegram, it would be him.
Oh.
Okay.
The inspector is different from the investigator.
Come right
or
back,
is that
and then
I'll
that's-
you.
yeah,
Okay, I'll
that's
chew.
Okay, can I show him some gold?
We already asked him and he
Point
did
You
it.
give him some cash.
I'm not gonna give it to him now, but I'm gonna give it to him when he comes back. Be like, here, this is what's for you. We can come back with some information.
He kind of like looks at you like he's waiting for you to like somehow teleport behind him and trip him again, or put a knife to his throat while he's doing business. As he slowly reaches for the doorknob, and he goes jiggle 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 and realizes the doorknob is locked from the back door. It's locked from the inside.
Well, go around then.
And he starts walking around the alley, around the building, because obviously the front door is open, the back door is locked.
Can we see him over there on that other side?
Is he going to the door?
He's going to the front. He's going around the building.
Going to
Okay.
the front door.
So
Okay.
he's heading down the alley,
doesn't
just
have
out
a
of
key.
sight, to go to the front building.
I'll activate
And as we get the screen swap, are you doing anything with that locked back door?
What's that back again?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna wait and see if he actually comes back. After this piece.
Or you can unlock it, but not go in case he doesn't come back.
Good,
I'll
yeah.
activate your switch.
Well, I just kind of threatened a police officer, so maybe I
You
should.
might want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, and just kind of chill. in
Would
the
you like to
background.
hide, or are you just standing out there?
Is that activation still?
Well, yes, it would be, in case he decides to not
Yeah, I'm
hold
gonna
us under the bargain.
hang around like just casually lean against the alleyway wall
Okay.
and
Just act like you're
puff
someone
on
hanging out
some
in the alley.
tobacco or something.
Whip out a
Fly
cigarette.
casual.
Okay. As we get the screen swiped inside, you guys notice there's a beautiful alley-facing window up there. And again, those very interesting bookshelves.
Okay, so he's mentioned the
And
bookshelf.
Simon
There's-
obviously took a
Yeah,
note
he
from the
does.
Inspector Chu
Yeah.
about his name is Boris Petrov.
Can I ask the inspector if he, what they've got so far? What
Obviously,
he's the investigator, so.
he was seen coming into his apartment yesterday evening, and we found him bludgeoned to death with a strange topiary growing out of his mouth.
Was he accompanied when he was seen? Was he
According to
with
all the
anyone?
neighbors, he came up alone. Whether he had company come later that night, no one has stepped forward to admit.
interesting. You could knock on doors, but
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my bleed detector.
Okay.
Just, I mean, obviously didn't bleed though.
So what does your bleed detector look
It's a
like?
crystal, of
You
course.
whip out your medium
Obviously.
crystal. Now, what is? Where are you looking, or are you looking just everywhere?
Primarily around the body. but,
You
like,
clearly see bleed coming out of the flower.
but-
It's wafting like pollen.
Okay, but am I picking up any other bleed in this room?
Are
Oh
you?
no, does that mean you could breathe in the bleed?
It doesn't seem like it's that much
Okay,
at
we're
the
straight
moment.
to like the last of us.
So you're basically looking through your
Yeah.
crystal around the room. Go ahead and give me a survey with a bonus dice. Are you having any of your other teammates join in and do this?
Would
you like a drive?
Survey?
you both got 2.
Yeah, I
Join in
don't
as
have
in
anything in
donate a
survey.
Uh-huh.
I can
But-
donate a drive, yeah.
Okay.
Simon totally chimes in.
I've got a gilded in survey. I can get it back somehow.
With the 6s coming up, yes.
Yeah. None of them have been on the gilded.
Double sixes.
A bun.
So,
Oh my
being
God.
who you are and naming your children who you did,
Yes, because mine are actually named after plants and herbs. So I'm a gardener.
you survey the room very specifically, and you don't really notice anything else emanating bleed. But what does catch your eye is that some of the books here involve botany, and there's one that actually you recognize from your lighthouse, which is a book on alchemy from Old Fair. We're talking the underground Cthulhu place. This is like a collector's item that should not be in a normal house, but he is a member of Candela Obscura, so that explains why he's got it.
But it should be out and about.
It shouldn't be out and about, or if anything, perhaps you guys should take it with you when you
Yes.
leave, so it doesn't end up in
the periphery.
the periphery's hands or general consumption. Did you need a minute?
Just 1 second, I'm gonna check.
It was, the title was
Alchemy of Old Fair.
from Old Fair.
Uh-huh.
Old Fair.
Fair.
Faire.
Well, we're definitely taking the book with us.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, well, it doesn't belong there.
And do you pull out this book and look at it?
yes.
There happens to be a loose letter in the book that does catch your attention with your double freaking sixes.
Bunked.
Because one thing when you look at in the book, the letter is sticking out like this much, and you notice Candela Obscura letterhead.
I think you're right that I should focus on him.
Do you, are you going to look at the book in more detail? Or are you going to just try to pocket the book?
Yeah, but I'm thinking
You got a big purse.
she's been doing a lot.
I'm
And-
going to.
She's
And one thing you notice on this book, burned in the leather binding, is a symbol that is ancient herbology from Old Fair. You've come across this a few times.
I'm definitely going to take it because it's coming.
I don't think so. He's
Do you open it or just take
and
it?
also I
And by the way, the book did show a little hint of bleed, just a hint. Like it's been in the vicinity of bleed.
no, not as much as I hope. I could leave my spell list last
Because
night.
she's distracted enough.
Oh, yeah, everybody seems distracted. As you pull this book, you do notice there's a letter in there, but as you open the book, a whispered female voice as you open and just finger through one of the pages, can be heard just barely audibly. People look behind you might think it's you doing it, but a female voice is reading the text on the page you opened up.
Out loud.
Out loud, like someone is narrating the voice.
I'm going to shut it.
You shut the book. The voice whispers away. And people kind of look at you as you were reading the book page.
I'm going to put it in my robe, and I'm going to turn around and go, I need to commune
and I'm on a horse. What was I thinking? Yeah.
with the spirit that is here.
Well, yeah, I know there's a lot to manage.
Spirit.
Okay, so
And
okay, so I think you should help Kevin for now.
so
Just
you say that, and people are just like, "Spirit of the book, good for you."
Don't go here. Don't do main character syndrome.
Stick it in my basket. Of course, I've got goodies.
I wish we could take from this first. This was, I put that where we can.
So we don't have much time for the pack, though. The wagon's going to arrive. So I would like to try and commune, okay, which I make a connection with a nearby sentient phenomena in order to communicate with it. I do have to take a brain for this. Mark.
But you don't have any right now.
Do you have any
Because
scars?
we recovered. No, we recovered the bleed and the.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if you got any
the
from
brain.
previous cases.
She got real close last time.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, the whole thing with
Jen. So I take and make a sense roll and open up an empathic or telepathic connection to ask a question. So what question should we ask? Because it's more than likely not the person. It's whatever the flower or this entity is. So should we ask, why are you here?
Yeah.
It's just
Or
one
what are
question.
you? I can only ask one question.
Oh,
And if
right.
I roll high enough, it can ask me a question.
If you roll high enough,
Yes.
so you want a lower roll?
No, 4 to 5, because it might give us more information.
Well, what do we
Oh,
need?
got it.
What do we need to know about the flower? Like, where did it come? Well, we know it's bleed.
If I get 4 or 5, it asks me.
It's your call.
But
She means if she doesn't roll high enough,
yeah,
it gets a
6.
question in
If I get
return.
a 6,
okay.
it
As long
just
as
answers.
yes, he's going to do the time stuff again. Why don't just like roll for it?
What should I
Well,
ask?
that's what I'm just trying to brainstorm. Like, what do
That's
we
like
need
about
to
like-
know? Like, we
Like,
know it's
what are
bleed,
you?
but
Why are
what
you
are its
here?
origins?
But the
Yeah.
small fries
What are
are
your
good
origins?
They're gonna.
But then I don't want it to be super vague and be like, well, I made
Yeah.
it
So
bleed or
deal with
something.
the.
You know?
Yeah, like, that's why I was like, what are you? Why are you here?
Yeah.
It won't know if it's just a plant, but maybe it can tell me what it is.
Yeah.
And we
What
can
are
also
you
there's
was
some
my
source.
knee-jerk
Who
reaction.
brought you here? Or
What is your source, or how did you get here? Where are your origins?
I don't know if it's a creature. I don't
Maybe
know
it's
if it would
connected
know
to
enough about
something.
who put you here.
yeah, exactly.
That feels
Somebody
risky.
exactly because
Yeah,
if it
who
grew
put you
after
here?
it died, that's why that's why I'm saying, what are you, right? Or
What are you? What are you? What about?
It's-
What are
I mean,
your origins?
where do you come from?
Yeah, where-
what are you is a pretty safe bet because it's
Yeah.
a flower, but it's radiating bleed, so it probably is something. It's not just going to say like a
And
flower.
it might give us
probably.
something to look up, to research.
Yeah, true.
What do you guys think?
And while she's debating that, Simon, Officer Chu, points to the desk in the room, and there's an envelope with that seal.
So,
I
what
sort
are
of
you?
gesture to it as if like, can I pick this up? Then
And he's like, it's evidence, but I'll look the other way
Or
this time.
do we ask, what do you
Simon
want?
probably has some gloves.
Yeah,
I do.
You know,
they're
it's like
like
to
they're
touch
nice
it.
leather gloves.
Yes.
Because it could just say to live.
I'm assuming you're
With
going to
the
open
blue
and read the
jacket.
letter in the
Oh
envelope.
yes, most certainly.
Yeah, because we could also ask, what do you want? But it could just say to live or to, you know, feed or something, and that's not going to help us.
What is your purpose for being here?
Oh, wait.
What
Okay. I
is
thought he
your
was lying about his
purpose?
identity.
Huh?
But then
I thought
what
he
if-
was lying.
Yeah, what if it's
Someone
just a
asked if
flower?
I was
You know what I
Boris
mean?
Rob, and I thought it was not Boris
Are
writing
you
the letter.
connected?
But look who the letter's addressed to.
I'm thinking what are you is the best.
Or
What?
Oh, Han?
Yeah, I think so because it's
Ian.
not just going to say
Ivan.
Okay, yes,
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
I think you're right. It is going to give
And
something.
if you
to the
ask
reader.
Officer Chu,
could
he
say,
will clear you
what
in
specific
and say
are you?
Ivan, because there's clearly a letter with Candela.
Yeah.
Ivan is his
Then
brother.
if it says flower,
Ivan is
specific.
The
Should we say-
victim's brother.
What specifically are you?
I think so. Because
What
that's
do you
going to
think?
give, even
If
if
I
it
ask
doesn't
not
give
just
us
what
more
are you,
info
but what
about it.
specifically are you?
yeah, specific.
Because then it can't
Yeah.
just, it's a flower isn't specific.
Yeah.
Who are you guys want to hear this? Do you guys want to hear this letter?
Sure.
You guys totally noticed Simon
yeah.
and Officer Chu went to
Sort
the
of
desk and
wander
she
over.
Simon opened up this envelope, started reading the letter.
It says, so Ivan, it's a letter addressed to Ivan Petrov, Boris Petrov's brother. Ivan, the strangest thing happened to me today. A woman approached me on the street and asked if I was Boris Petrov and if I knew who Anastasia Petrov was. When I said I did, and asked her who she was, I got a dread feeling from her, like I sometimes do. Pure animosity. She then asked if you were my brother. At that, I refused to ask any more questions and demanded to know who she was, at which point she turned and walked away. Look after yourself, lock your doors, Boris.
So we have Ivan, and then I was on the,
Oh.
and I was on the
And that's for you,
possible eye.
that's for the book that you have now.
So Ivan and what was the sister's name?
Anastasia. Anastasia.
So I was going to attack that. Like that.
Oh, and it's addressed to, it's Ivan's address is 55 Reservation Road, which is 2 blocks
So
away.
Boris was trying to warn Ivan.
Yeah.
Okay, and
But
then got
never got to
knocked
send
out,
it.
probably by
Yeah.
whoever that person is.
That lady that he saw on the street. Maybe.
And
Or
it's with Candela
was
letterhead
looking-
and Candela envelope.
oh shit, that's so true. Yeah. Oh, he was
so
right. He
Ivan
was right
Part
again.
of the- is Ivan part
I
of
can
the-
only
Ivan
guess.
must be,
It's got.
if he's
Remember,
using
most circles
Candela
don't really
letterhead.
communicate too much with each other.
And if he's using Candela
Letterhead.
it's more than likely.
Chicken nuggets?
Then he has to be part of it
Yeah.
because
It's Candela letterhead.
yeah.
Why would you take the risk of exposing
Free
that?
office letterhead.
Well, we knew
Yeah.
the one who got killed was.
Right, but his brother might be too. I think is what
Yeah.
we're gleaning from this
So
note.
we need to also make sure that he's safe.
Right.
Right now,
sister?
I botched a threat
Us.
sitting in his house.
No, brother.
Was that no?
But the
who's
asked about no,
Anastasia?
we don't know. We don't know. We know that they're related in some way. We don't know the specifics because he asked. The lady asked him, "Do you know Anastasia?"
Well, you may
And-
have missed it, but Officer Chu told Simon that that's the name of the victim's brother.
Ivan
No,
is.
we're talking about Anastasia.
Oh,
That's a sister.
Who's
Well, do
Well,
we know
same
it's
last
a
name.
sister, or
It
is
could
the-
be
oh,
distant, more distant relation.
The
than that, I
letter
don't know.
said that
Oh.
he was asked by the lady who, Anastasia.
If he
No,
knew.
we asked
and
Anastasia
he knew
first.
Anastasia. No,
And then
asked.
This is
Did
all
I switch
from.
him? I thought
no,
it
yeah,
was
this is all
ask
from.
Anastasia first.
This is all from Boris's. This is a letter that Boris wrote.
Wrote
The
to
victim.
Ivan.
the victim
And
wrote this letter.
The victim wrote this letter addressed to his brother. He's relaying this information to his brother Ivan.
So we don't
and
know the
woman
relationship
on
of
the
Anastasia.
street. The woman on the street
Asked about.
who was unidentified because she walked away before he could ask her name, asked if he knew who Anastasia Petrov was, and then also asked if Ivan was his brother. And then he
Now-
didn't answer that,
See, I
but he
thought
did
the
say
name-
he knew.
I was
Yeah.
confused.
Now,
with
are
that.
you saying
Okay.
this out loud in the room?
Why not?
Yeah. You know.
So, Kelly, did you look at that note for the book?
Yeah, it's symbol denotes the tome is dedicated to ancient herbology. If the note is, if the book is open, a whispered female voice can be heard reading the text, a magical effect. A treatise on healing properties of magical plants. Tucked in the back and side cover is a sheet of more recent notes, including research done at the location described as GA, a reference to Groundswell Arboretum, which is introduced in the next section. The book emits only the faintest hint of bleeding, and only prolonged exposure to it would be dangerous. Also on the desk is
Giving radiation.
addressed to Ida.
Okay.
So
this female voice.
it's just a magical effect reading the book.
Yeah,
But
I guess that's true.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do the commune, and I think we're gonna do, what specifically are you is the question.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay. Alright, so, I have to do a sense. I got 2 5s.
2 5.
So that means it's going to ask me a question.
Okay. So first off is
It's like, I'm a plant. What are you? No.
so what does it look like when you do this commute?
I'm doing this, I'm holding my crystals, and I'm like, and the crystal starts to glow a little.
Okay. Denby is like fascinated watching this happen.
Oh, right, because these guys don't know
Yeah.
anything about.
But which is fine because they're sort of in
Oh,
the
he's got they're in the fire.
Inspector
He's so excited.
June is just doing this.
And it's just a hint of glow.
not looking.
He
It's just a hint of
he is
glow.
annoyed that you are doing magic in
I'm not
public.
doing magic, I'm communing.
It's all magic to him. He's supposed to burn the books, put the corpses in the incinerator. None of this ever happened.
None of this did happen.
And as you start to commune, you feel that this flower that's just sitting there on this dead man's tongue, unmoving, all of a sudden the petals flare out wider. As the flower seems to grow into an entire viney, almost wild rose bush thing. And that single blossom grows in size.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god,
So much
so mad at you.
that all of a sudden you see like teeth
Corner's gonna
on
be
the edges of the petal
Monster flower.
as it starts to swell and grow and looks towards you and turns. All these tiny petals turn your way, and the big petal with teethy
I'm
maw
Audrey. How are you?
looks at you.
And
And as it turns towards you, it says, "Who are you?"
doesn't it have to answer my question first?
Okay.
Hold off on those actions.
I'm like, it's like, what specifically are you?
Its first breathing reply is, "I am vengeance.
Vengeance?
Vengeance. I am virulence. I will spread."
Oh dear. Oh god.
Sounds like we're about to be patient 1. This guy is 0.
Burn his body.
I will get my revenge on those who wronged me.
I'm assuming it's the Petrov folks.
Sure seems like it. Oh, wait. Evil plant.
Okay, so, and it asked who I was.
It asks who you are. It gets a true answer.
I have to tell the truth.
You can't lie.
Can I be Viggy McVigerson?
Nope.
I can't just say, like, I'm the one that's going to stop you. It's like,
You can say that, but you need to tell it who you are.
I am Tourmaline Corvallis, and I'm going to try and stop you.
And as you say that, the small blossoms start to talk. It says, Tourmaline, we will find you, Tourmaline.
Tourmaline just keeps
First
her
we
hand
will
into
find
the-
Anastasia, then we will find you. And as you snap out with a scream that everybody turns and looks at you, you drop the book you were holding, which flutters over to the first page where it's got the writer's little dedication. I dedicate this book to herbologists of old fair in the future. Dedicated by Anastasia Petrov.
Oh, frick.
And you hear the whispery voice say her name in exactly that way. Anastasia Petrov.
Burn it now.
And the inspector's like, burn the book?
No, burn the body. Burn. The plant is
Contagious.
spread. It's called virulence.
And you blink, and for a second you swear the flower has moved at you and said, Tourmaline. But everybody else looks at the flower and it's still...
It's like, no, don't touch it. It needs to be burned.
Inspector Chu looks, that will be done once
No.
Derby's done with the corpse. It will be incinerated.
Like, Denby, don't touch it. It is evil beyond evil.
And he's like, it's just the corpse.
The flower.
The flower.
As he reaches in and pulls out a little black bag, puts it over the face, and zip ties it closed on the neck. So the face is now completely covered.
With the flower?
Oh, wow.
With the flower and all, he put the bag over the face and went zip.
He's a believer. He's just chill like that.
Denby, it has to be immediately destroyed.
Fine. Chu said that was going to be taken care
Give
of.
me a sway. I will give you an extra dice because you were semi-hysterical. Thank God you didn't botch this roll.
You guys should help her be like, yeah, Tourmaline's not worried about that.
6 and a 5.
Oh!
Ayo.
Denby and Chu is like, you heard the lady, burn the book, burn the body.
No, the book doesn't get burned.
Okay, you pick it back up. Stop the whispering.
Body.
Put it in the inside.
So
Don't.
But did you catch the signature on the writer of the book?
Anastasia, so must be an ancestor because it's an old
And
book.
it's an old,
it's a really old
book.
Oh.
So Anastasia has to have been an ancestor.
But the lady
That's
who
the
talked
sister.
to Ivan on the street asks, oh, you know what? It's probably like all this lady's descendants.
Oh, maybe it's
'Cause he didn't ask-
something that is inherited or
Yeah,
something.
because
they
she
have
wasn't
to-
she wasn't trying to find Anastasia Petrov. She was just saying, if I knew who Anastasia Petrov was. Yeah, all right.
And then asked about the brother.
And you have
Yeah.
a strong sense with your commune that this thing
This is a blood.
is seeking vengeance for something.
Yeah, this is a blood debt kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, frick.
And just then this officer comes in all dirty and disheveled and said, Inspector Chu! And Chu looks at you and eye rolls. You hear the eye roll. And he goes up to the police line, tells this officer not to cross, especially since he's filthy. Why is your uniform filthy? And he's like, I'll explain it later, sir. Has anyone sent a telegraph here? And he's like, I sent a telegraph to both headquarters and to my reporter friend. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh,
Well,
sorry. Did he send the
He did
telegraph?
send the telegram.
I thought
he
that.
did.
He said he
He
did it.
sent a telegraph,
Yeah, but not to us.
not to you guys specifically.
When is the officer gonna burst in? Or did you
Well, that's
just
the
did.
that's the guy who
That's
just showed
what's
up.
happening right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
I'm here
And he
looking
was
at my
all
phone
dirty.
like a...
He was all dirty.
And he
about
just
somebody's
said that
biscuit.
I sent
I'm
a
so
telegraph
sorry.
to headquarters and another one to our reporter friend's office. And the guy's like, oh, okay.
Wet flying.
I mean, I can't.
Have a seat. What?
I was waving and my ring flew off my hand. It's under the.
I'm like, where is it under the table? 'Cause
I don't
this
think it got to him.
This
I
is
see quite a
a
big-
segmented table.
Oh, I cannot see it. You're probably.
She has it.
Thank you.
It was on this side.
Yeah. All right.
You found it? Okay. Because I'm like, this
When
table
I
doesn't
get
go all the way
cold,
across.
It's
When
so
I get
tough.
Yeah. When my hands get cool.
I'm a goblin again.
And as he basically looks at you and he says that wink wink nudge nudge, they sent it to your office. The officer says, okay sir, thank you, and walks away, and he's just like, what? He gives you the what the fuck look, like, why isn't an officer coming up and talking to me? And he turns around and says, I did in fact send a telegraph to the contact number, and he pulls out a Candela Obscura laminated card that has a number to send telegraphs to.
Oh, okay. So
But why did he say it was
like
red
the
Jessica?
operator? So, well, I think the butler assumed that. Or James
and
assumed
from
it
what
was.
Simon's saying from Telegraphs as a reporter, you know that this is just like a telegraph office.
Yeah.
So it goes into someone's mailbox slot.
Okay, so he basically
He
was
did
the
not
source.
send you guys this telegraph.
Somebody
else
Candela
in
did.
Candela did.
Gotcha. So Chu sent this to.
Candela, and then Candela sent it with Regic's name, which means it could have been Regic. Maybe Regic dragged off a dead body and sent you guys a telegram.
Yeah, but he would have left word that he wasn't going to make the
If he
meeting.
was in a rush.
Oh, but he could send a telegram.
Yeah, but right, he got
It could have
possibly
been-
dragged and left his important pipe and everything.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't.
Sometimes you gotta drag a body off somewhere.
And didn't your survey give you the impression that it wasn't written by him?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
it's not his
The verbiage
writing
is
style.
not his writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have never heard him meddle with anything.
Dawdle and
Dawdle.
Muck up.
Does Chu talk like that? So that's for sure Dr. Chu's?
Yeah.
Or-
Inspector.
Detective Inspector Chu.
Inspector True has not said dawdle, and would not refer to the
Periphery as
as meddling.
as mucking up the crime scene.
You would have
He
solved
was-
this
I
case
just
if it wasn't
guys
for us
like
meddling
no reason.
inspectors.
Cool.
it's
Only one
fine.
damage.
It happened. Just a little bit more collateral damage.
Wiki do.
No. The other.
So, Timberly's got the book.
Sticks.
Sticks and tots.
Or tots. Sorry. Tots for you.
16 tots. For you, yeah.
Would you like a fork or anything?
Yeah, a fork
Yeah?
would be
Awesome. I'll grab one
nice.
for you.
Thank you.
I was gonna say you can have my fork if you want it.
Oh yeah, I'll take
That
his fork.
Save you a trip back.
Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Also, no outside drinks.
Oh,
You're good this time.
okay.
I was gonna say I thought that was a drink you bought.
Yeah.
I can't.
Also got one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, he was talking about my Red Bull. I was not going to come in here and eat damn Red Bull. I would have stood out there and chugged it. I swear to God. Anyway.
So the officer comes out, flushed from running down the stairs, and comes out to look at Louis and says, "The inspector is the only one that sent telegraphs from this crime scene."
So we just need to know.
Give him a gold and thank him.
Okay, thanks. Like I didn't just traumatize him.
He'll take it, and then with a shaking hand, he'll ask if you have a cigarette,
I'll hand him the pack.
and he'll start up his own cigarette and take like 2 steps away from you in your pocket knife. Pocket
Thanks
knife.
then. I'm going to just walk away.
Okay. So what do you guys do?
Then tell 10 people.
Well, they have
the
to
bag
get rid
that
of
you
them.
just bagged his head in has to burn too. Everything.
The whole kit and caboodle will go into the fire.
Uh-huh.
You have convinced them all that this is horrible. Tongues growing flowers is horrible.
Oh. Termaline's gonna have nightmares.
Doesn't she already?
Don't die. So you guys come out of the crime scene?
Yeah. I'll shake both of their. Well, not dead me because he's wearing my guy's gloves, but
Yeah.
I'll at least shake Chu's hand.
Be like, sorry, those gloves touched that face.
Yeah.
Because he totally did the whole corner with the finger in the mouth, looking for anything. Where did this flower come from? Waggle, waggle, waggle. Slap comes off the big dishpan hand style gloves.
He knows aseptic technique.
And he basically, in quick effort, zips this thing up and tells one of the officers to help him carry it downstairs.
Okay.
I
As
thought they
the-
were supposed to burn it on site. Didn't
Oh,
say they
this is like an apartment building.
They have to take it to the furnace.
You need an
We're not
incinerator
gonna
to get
burn
that
them
thing
to
We're
going.
not going to burn the apartment.
Just take the whole complex out. You never know.
Yeah.
Calling. Okay, so what do you guys do? As the coroner's wagon came in and double parked on your guys' cart?
I mean, I guess we
I'll
should
just
find.
be
We should
kinda
find
waiting,
Louis.
chilling in the street outside.
Okay. Yeah. What did you find? Any watchers?
Well, I may have threatened a guy
Oh.
and got very minimal information out of it, but the letter came from Inspector Chu. So I don't think that's suspicious at all. How do things go inside?
Well,
As I have
we
no idea what just transpired.
also found that the letter came from Inspector Chu by asking him.
Okay. You got methods.
I'm
you know?
glad you got your threatening in.
It's
We
almost
found
Dick would be
I have to
proud.
break the law and make it easy.
this letter and that book and a corpse with a flower growing out of the tongue.
A flower?
And Tourmaline communed with said flower, and it said that it was going to spread and take vengeance on.
It's gonna kill me.
Yes, and it does know who she is now.
So another day at the office.
Yes, pretty much. Another
Okay.
case.
Alright.
So it's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
For Circle
Why
of
did I
Veritas
take
says.
less moments instead of giving you
I know, that's been the main source of traumatization for this entire party, but especially Tourmaline.
But we got a lot of information, now didn't we?
So what do you guys think? What do we need to do next? Do we need to follow these guys and make sure the body gets properly disposed
Yes.
of? Or are
We
trusting
could.
in them?
Yeah, I mean,
Bloody Mary says yes.
We definitely need to make sure it burns.
I think we also need to check up on Ivan Petrov, though.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think,
sooner
'cause
rather than
he's-
later.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, it's been like at least the consensus
It's only 2
is
blocks
that
away.
it's like 12 hours since
Yeah.
Boris died.
Okay, so definitely go over to Ivan right away.
He's only 2 blocks away, so
Yeah. Sounds right.
we're already here.
Okay. So you're deciding to follow the coroner's cart or go to the brothers?
I feel like
I mean,
Do we
he
trust
is a
the
corpse,
doctor?
and he was sending a warning. Time was of the essence.
And I think I instilled in him the urgency and the importance of that this has to burn.
I'll
But
make
we
sure
should
that
follow up right after.
I'll make sure
Yeah, I
that
think
it
that they
burns
understand.
if you guys want to go check on Ivan.
Ivan.
I can.
I mean, it's the periphery you guys are used to. They burn everything. They would rather magic does not exist than to have something land in someone's
Have
house.
evidence, yeah.
Okay, well.
They barely put up with you guys.
Okay, then we'll go.
Yeah.
They're not
feel
Eon
confident
that
they're
steals
actually
shit and
gonna burn
sells
it.
it.
But if you come back later and say they didn't burn it, then that's just
Not that I'm not saying I wouldn't put an NPC working for Eon in the periphery, stealing shit, before it gets incinerated.
Pretty
He-
easy
Took
gig,
Well,
honestly.
no, there's
That-
still a
that's-
flower and everything. I think Mary
That's why
should go-
Candela usually steals the shit first to make sure it gets put away.
Well,
So
that's
then-
but it's the body. It's attached to the body. So
Well,
unless we
but-
steal the body, which Louis would do, but I don't think anybody else would be on board with.
Uh-huh.
So
I mean, the equivalent to that would be, in terms of the goal of making sure it doesn't make it into someone else's hands, would be making sure it actually gets burned before someone could, having an extra set of eyes on it in case the periphery is not trusted.
Yeah. Mary, maybe you should go to Dundee and say, hey, anything weird comes up, let us know. We could open your eyes to a whole lot of other stuff.
Oh, he would eat that up.
Uh-huh. But coming from her, who's just as creepy, and they have sort of a...
They have
True.
a synergy.
And
Okay.
if you notice anything,
I'll just make sure it goes in the furnace.
so you have an NPC contact.
And
He's now more than just Simon's to know person. He's now your friend.
uh-huh.
I'll teach you all about the chicken legs and things like that. It's real. NB, it's real.
And he'd believe it.
Okay, so you guys are heading over to the brother's address.
I think so, yeah.
Got the letter in hand. You know clearly from your map knowledge it's only 2 blocks away. It's a quick walk. It's getting a
know the
little
streets.
later in the afternoon. You clearly know that this is a good neighborhood because it's got the electric lights strung up. The lights are glowing in their magical glow. From the outside of the house, it's a beautiful 2-story house. It looks like it's been rebuilt since the war.
Ivan's house.
Ivan's house, yeah.
Is it a house or an apartment?
It's a house.
Okay.
It's a house. Whereas his
So-
brother lived in an apartment. This is a house.
Okay.
And as you're walking up to the address, is there anything particular you're doing?
Could I use my lead detector just to kind of get a...
So, like, outside the house look? Go
I'm
ahead.
a little nervous right now.
Go ahead and give me a survey. This would be a really good time for a bunch of 6s and shit.
All these 6s.
Wouldn't that be more of a sense though? Because I'm using a lead detector.
Okay, but you won't get as much info.
Because it's
I could do
real.
I could do a general survey
You do a general
afterwards.
survey then.
Yeah.
I'll do you're surveying, I'm doing a sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we do them at the same time, or?
Yeah,
Go for it.
because like I'm gonna be using like specifically for bleed and
Yeah.
you're doing
4th century.
I got a 5.
Gilded
Gilded 5.
Okay, Gilded 5 also. So I get a drag
Okay.
bag.
And you had 5?
Gilded 5.
Gilded 5. Okay. So you both give the house a once over, and everything looks fairly normal. The door doesn't seem kicked in, nothing like that. As you wave your little crystal and you look, there is a very large window in the study area that, because Simon points it out, there's a periphery officer. She's got her helmet on, the blue outfit, and she's standing there writing something.
Outside of Ivan's?
In the house, through the window.
Oh,
Say,
no.
Shit.
She was first on the scene.
We're too late.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And as you pointed out to Tamerlane, she waves her little crystal that sees nothing of any unusual bleed on the outside of the house. And as she waves her little crystal in front of the window you pointed out where the officer's clearly doing their thing and the curtain just happens to be open at just the perfect angle, you see the female officer. She's blonde, very young, has her helmet on, and as you wave your crystal, Tamerlane, she glows
She glows.
under the light of your bleed detector.
We need to get in there like right now. Like 5 minutes ago.
She ain't right.
And she proceeds to put down whatever she was writing and disappears right out of view.
Like disappears beyond the view of the window, or
Yeah.
The window's only got a small curtain opening, so she just walked out of the view that you spotted her.
It's like she is glowing with bleed. She is glowing with bleed.
And as you yell, she is
So she
glowing
can
with
kick
bleed.
the door in.
And this was the constable?
This is the officer. She's wearing the
she's a periphery
It's
officer.
basically, she's a police officer, but she's got the markings for the periphery department.
Periphery department.
That you clearly guys, Simon recognizes those uniforms out, it's like, Spook Squad here. It's the spooky stuff group.
Yeah.
But is that supposed to be somebody we get along with?
Well, not really.
It's
sort
like
of. It's
the
like
CIA
adversarial.
getting along with anybody. And you're an independent agency that doesn't respond to anybody. So technically no one trusts you because no one knows who's in charge of Candela. That's the whole reason Candela works in a cell system, because that way no one can wipe out the organization in one shot.
Okay, yeah.
Which is why, because that happened once before in Candela's history, is everybody was public and well known, and they disappeared because they're all wiped out in one night of long knives kind of situation. And a bunch of magical items put back in the open world. So now it's only your lighthouse keeper knows other cells for everyone's protection. You guys may know one or two other people.
I'm not done yet, so it's
And as you realize the officer walks out of view and the house seems undisturbed, the address is right there. Simon holds the letter. There's the address in the letter. There's the address in the house. That's a good place to wrap it up.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That guy.
As I'm
that
assuming
guy's next.
you guys,
You trust a police officer enough in your house to turn
I'm
your back
assuming
on
y'all
him.
sent a telegram to Vic saying get to this address.
Get
now."
over here now.
So Vic would be like, whoop, with the group.
Yay, she can kick the door in.
We left a message with the butler or something. When Vic comes back,
Give her this.
And then you sent an updated address.
can I look at the character sheet?
Oh my god, sorry.
So on the character sheet, each class has a thing that they can spend hope for. The mechanic's basically D&D, but instead of rolling a D20, you roll 2D12. One is hope, one is fear. Whichever you roll is higher generates hope or generates fear. So you have a special thing that you can do to spend hope that's just your class, and then you have your class feature. On top of whichever one of the two class abilities you take gives you access to those powers too.
Because I had started looking at Daggerheart when that was kind of in the lead. So I started looking at character options, but I didn't look at human. And now we're leaning towards Drake that I gotta look at. Oh, here.
Oh, no, that's not the ultimate fitness.
And I take it everyone already put their character sheets away?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll ask the questions next time at the beginning for your experience with the group.
Everybody was quick.
I definitely got one because I remember they're journalist stuff, and I got to do journalist stuff.
Yep. Much investigation was done.
Yes. Yeah, I got mine too. I broke the law, made a deal. And,
Dude!
I did all the
Threaten to shake a cop who's never gonna forget your face.
do something illegal, make a deal, and stand up to authority.
Girl, that's so
Made a
funny.
scene
All in
and-
one scene.
I
That's all
made
I
a
cut out.
scene, and I also did a
Spoke
made a
truth to power,
friend.
followed a lead,
did. Both
and
of
one
them.
more. I don't remember what the third
I
one is.
made a friend.
Yeah, it's true, you did. Denby, new contact.
New contact.
Wait, I'm actually gonna go. They get mad at me.
Anybody needs a corner, I know who to call.
Okay, set it down on the side.
Can't hurt to have a corner friend.
Hey, so you're dealing dead bodies. Anything new going on in your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Thank you. If I remember.
And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
You've been listening to the Circle of Veritas, a Candela Obscura Realplay podcast by the Creative Play and Podcast Network. For more mysteries and adventures, follow us wherever you listen to podcasts and Patreon. Even in darkness, truth casts a light.
Yeah, Daggerheart looks fun. I'm excited to look at the stuff in the chat.
It's got some fun rules. I mean, the fear
Cleric
mechanic
dice.
is interesting because it gives you guys more economy. It's like somebody
I love
took D&D and Star Wars Edge of Empires with the yellow dice and the purple, black dice. So you can have a natural 1 and a natural 20 happen on a failure or a success. So it's more than just you failed or succeeded. It's you failed with hope or fear. So even if you failed, you generated a mechanic for yourself.
Which is cool. And you get to add a lot of complexity to it. Like there's so many more different options.
Does anybody else want to?
And it's got a really cool team up mechanic, so if you want to help your friend, you can spend hope to join in and do a tag team move once per session, which makes some really cool shit happen. Because like if you're both attacking something, both of you do damage. So that's how you like massively kill things. One nice thing I like with the hit points is there's thresholds for damage. So depending on your armor you're wearing, certain damage might be completely ignored.
Right. Like
So there's minor, major, and then horrible damage.
Right.
So you basically, a number between this and this is minor, so it's just a single tick out of 8 ticks, or 3 ticks. So basically, nobody gets one-shotted.
Right. Love that.
Yeah. So even if the bad guy does amazing, you still don't get one-shotted.
Are we here for the pirate game?
Yes.
Okay, well, cool.
Yeah.
And I'll just look this up.